Hello, good morning students. Today we will start straight line chapter. Before starting chapter, I will explain briefly some concepts of coordinate system. See here, the lines x dash ox and y dash b, two mutually perpendicular lines. They intersect at O. The point O is called origin. The point O is called origin. The line x dash ox is called x-axis. The line y dash is called y-axis. The x-axis and y-axis together called coordinate axis. Along with O and the coordinate axis is called coordinate system. Let P be any point in the plane. From P, draw PM perpendicular to x-axis, draw PN perpendicular to y-axis. Let OM equal to x and ON equal to y. Then we denote the P by ordered pair x comma y. The point P, x comma y. Here x is called x coordinate, or abscissa, ABSCISSA. Y is called y coordinate, or ordinate. Y coordinate or ordinate. The coordinate axis x dash ox and y dash divide the plane into four equal parts. Each part is called quadrant. Each part is called quadrant. See here, the part XOY is called first quadrant. It is denoted by Q1. YOX dash is called second quadrant. It is denoted by Q2, quadrant 2. X dash OY dash is called third quadrant, Q3. XOY dash is called fourth quadrant, Q4. If you are taking any point in the coordinate system, in first quadrant, if the coordinates of P, x comma y, if you are taking, x is positive and y is positive. See here, over right hand side it is 1, 2, 3. Here also 1, 2, 3. Left hand side it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Here down side is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Next, in second quadrant, x values are negative and y values are positive. So it is minus plus. Next, in third quadrant, x values are negative, y values are negative. So it is minus. In fourth quadrant, x values are positive, y values are negative. It is plus minus. Next, suppose if you are taking any point in the coordinate system from P x comma y, it is PM and this is PN. OM equal to x, ON equal to y. Then PM equal to y and PN equal to x. Then just to observe here, the distance from P to the x-axis is P to the x-axis is y, P to the y-axis is x. Now observe here, if you are taking first quadrant, then the distance is y and the distance is x. Okay, it is correct. Suppose in second quadrant, third quadrant, x and y are different values only. Distance is always positive. That's why we are taking the distance from P to the x-axis is mod y. The distance from P to the y-axis is mod x. Now see here, how to find the coordinates of origin. From O, it is here. From O to the x-axis distance, from O to the x-axis distance is 0. From O to the y-axis distance is 0. That's why the coordinates of origin are 0, 0. Next, for example, any point lies on the x-axis. Any point lies on the x-axis. The coordinates are in the form of x, 0. Any point lies on the x-axis, then the coordinates are in the form of x, 0. Suppose this is the point P. P to the x-axis distance, what is? P is on x-axis only. P to the x-axis distance is 0. This is 4 units. P to the y-axis is 4 units. Then we can say the coordinates of P are 4, 0. That meaning is any point lies on the x-axis, its y coordinate is 0. So the coordinates are in the form of x, 0. Similarly, any point lies on the y-axis, its x coordinate is 0. The points are in the form of 0, y. This is about coordinate system. Now briefly we will explain some formulas here. Now formulas. First one, the distance between 2 points A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 is AB equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Next, second point, the distance from origin to the point P x, y is OP equal to root of x square plus y square. Here, A is 0, 0, B is x, y. So it is x minus 0 whole square, x square, y minus 0 whole square, it is y square. That's why it is OP equal to root of x square plus y square. Next, third one, the coordinates of a point P divides the line segment joining the points A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 in the ratio m is to n is. See here, it is A point x1, y1 and this is B point x2, y2. Then P divides AB in the ratio m is to n. Then the coordinates of P equal to, here P divides internally. So the coordinates of P is m x2 plus n x1 by m plus n, m y2 plus n y1 by m plus n. Next, B point, it is externally. Here you have one doubt. It is A, B, P. External division means, that meaning is AB outside. The ratio of AP is to BP. See here, try to understand here. The ratio of AP by BP. AP is to BP. Here divides means the ratio of AP and BP. Here P divides AB. Here understanding clearly. Here P is in middle. That's why P divides two parts, like that you are thinking. Here also P divides AB, meaning is the ratio of AP is to BP. When you see the line here, you have doubt. Sir, it is how it divides P, AB. So P divides AB is not compulsory between A and B. P divides AB means the ratio of AP and BP. When P is outside, we are saying it is external division. Inside between A and B, it is called internal division. So it is internally is plus sign will come, externally minus sign will come. Next, area of triangle ABC formed by the points A x1 y1, B x2 y2 and C x3 y3 is delta equal to 1 by 2 into modulus x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. Suppose the area of triangle is 0, then the 3 points are collinear. That meaning is the 3 points are lies on the line, one line only. So if 3 points are lie on one line, we cannot form a triangle ABC. Collinear condition is if 3 points are lie on same line, the points are called collinear. With these 3 points, we cannot form a triangle. 1. Find the distance between the 2 points 6 minus 4 and 3 comma 0. Let the given points are A 6 comma minus 4 and B 3 comma 0. AB equal to, what is the formula? Square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. See, first point A 6 comma minus 4, this is x1 comma y1. Second point B, this is x2 comma y2. So it is x2 minus x1 whole square, 3 minus 6 whole square plus 0 minus of minus 4, it is 0 plus 4 whole square. It is root of 3 minus 6 whole square, 3 minus 6, it is minus 3. Minus 3 whole square, it is 9 plus 4 square 16. It is equal to root 25 equal to 5. Example 2. Find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment joining the points A 1 minus 3 and B minus 3 9 internally in the ratio 1:3. See here, the given points are A 1 minus 3 and B minus 3 9. It is A 1 minus 3 and B minus 3 comma 9. Let P divides AB in the ratio 1:3. Then the coordinates of P equal to, what is the formula here? mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, comma my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. Here m equal to 1 and n equal to 3. See here, now it is 1 into minus 3, mx2, 1 into minus 3 plus nx1, 3 into 1, 3 into 1 by m plus n, it is 1 plus 3. Next my2, 1 into 9 plus 3 into minus 3 by 1 plus 3. It is equal to minus 3 plus 3 by 4. It is 9 minus 9 by 4. It is 0 comma 0. So the coordinates of P are 0 comma 0. Example 3. Find the area of triangle formed by the points 4 comma 4, 3 comma minus 2 and minus 3 comma 16. Now let the points are A 4 comma 4, B 3 comma minus 2 and C minus 3 comma 16. Area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC equal to, what is the formula here? 1 by 2 into mod x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. Now this is x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. It is equal to 1 by 2 into, what is the x1 value? 4 into, then minus 2 minus 16. Minus 2 minus 16. Next plus x2. x2 value is 3. 3 into 16 minus 4. y3 16 and y1 is 4. 16 minus 4 plus x3. x3 value is minus 3. Minus 3 into y1 minus y2. 4 minus of minus 2. 4 plus 2. It is equal to 1 by 2 into 4 into minus 18. It is minus 72. 16 minus 4, 12. 12 into 3, 36. 4 plus 2, it is 6. Minus 3 into 6, minus 18. Equal to 1 by 2 into 36 minus 90. It is 1 by 2 into minus 54. It is equal to 27 square units. Here area is always positive. We are getting minus 27. Minus 27 is meaningless. Area is always positive. That's why we are taking positive only. 27 square units. The general form of a straight line is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers and a and b are not simultaneously zero. That meaning is either a equal to 0 or b equal to 0. Both are not equal to 0 at a time. So that meaning is, suppose if a equal to 0, b equal to 0, then what we are getting? C equal to 0. For example, C value is constant. C is 5 or 2 it take. 5 I am taking. 5 equal to 0. So 5 equal to 0, which is not possible. That's why either A equal to 0 or B equal to 0. Both are not equal to 0. Now slope. If a line makes an angle theta with x-axis in the positive direction, if a line makes an angle theta with x-axis in the positive direction, then theta is called inclination and the tangent of the angle is called slope of the line. What is the definition? If a line makes an angle theta with x-axis in the positive direction, Here positive direction meaning is clockwise direction is negative direction, anti-clockwise direction is positive direction. So this side anti-clockwise direction is called positive direction. Then theta is called inclination of the line. The tangent of theta is called slope of the line. It is denoted by m. Therefore, slope m equal to tan theta. So this is also called gradient, gradient. Now what is the definition of slope? If a line makes an angle theta with x-axis in the positive direction, then theta is called inclination and the tangent of theta is called slope of the line. It is denoted by m. Slope m equal to tan theta. We are finding the x-axis slope. Now this is the x-axis. Now what is the slope definition? If a line makes an angle theta with the x-axis in the positive direction, the angle between x-axis and x-axis is 0. So here x-axis slope is slope m equal to tan 0 degrees. It is equal to 0. Tan 0 value is 0. So x-axis slope is 0. Next, y-axis slope. The angle between y-axis and x-axis means y-axis makes an angle 90 degrees with x-axis. So y-axis slope is m equal to tan 90 degrees. Tan 90 degrees value is infinitive or not defined. Tan 90 degrees value is infinitive or not defined. Now what you will learn the points here. Theta is called inclination and slope m equal to tan theta. X-axis slope is 0 and y-axis slope is not defined. Inclination theta always lies between 0 degrees and 180 degrees. So theta is always between 0 degrees and 180 degrees. Next, slope of the line joining 2 points. Let the given points are A x1 y1 and B x2 y2. Now see here, the line L is passing through the points A x1 y1 and B x2 y2. The line L is passing through the point A x1 y1 and B x2 y2. Draw AL and BM. Draw AL and BM perpendicular to the x-axis. Next, draw AN perpendicular to BM. Now this is, let theta be the inclination of the line. So this is the angle also theta only. A coordinates are x1 y1, B coordinates are x2 y2. Now so here OL length is OL equal to x1, AL length is y1, BM length is y2. Next, OM length is x2. Now see here, OL equal to x1, AL equal to y1, OM equal to x2, BM equal to y2. Just observe here, the distance from A to the y-axis is x1. So it is OL equal to x1. The distance from B to the y-axis is x2. The distance from A to the x-axis is y1. The distance from B to the x-axis is y2. So it is OL equal to x1, AL equal to y1, OM equal to x2, BM equal to y2. Now theta is the inclination of the line. So this angle also theta only. You observe here, triangle ABN is a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. Now tan theta equal to, what is the tan theta formula? Opposite side by adjacent side. It is tan theta equal to, what is the opposite side? This angle opposite side is BN by adjacent side is AN. It is equal to, tan theta means slope of the line. So it is M equal to, so BN value you can write BM minus NM by AN value we can write LM. It is M equal to BM minus NM equal to AL by LM value OM minus OL. We know that all values, BM value is y2 and AL value is y1, OM equal to x2 and OL equal to x1. Therefore, slope m equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is the slope of the line AB. What is slope of the line joining two points formula is m equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now we'll discuss some points. If two lines are parallel, then m1 equal to m2. That meaning is if two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. Now see here, let AB and CD are two parallel lines. Let AB and CD are two parallel lines. Let theta 1 and theta 2 are the inclinations of AB and CD respectively. Let m1 and m2 are slopes of AB and CD respectively. Therefore, m1 equal to tan theta 1, m2 equal to tan theta 2. Now see here, this is theta 2, this is theta 1. Now see here, AB and CD are two parallel lines. Theta 1 and theta 2 are corresponding angles. Therefore, the corresponding angles are equal. So it is theta 1 equal to theta 2. Take tan on both sides. Tan theta 1 equal to tan theta 2. It is tan theta 1 value is m1. Tan theta 2 value is m2. So it is m1 equal to m2. If two lines are parallel, then m1 equal to m2. Let AB and CD are two perpendicular lines intersecting at P. Here the angle between two lines is 90 degrees. So this is AB and this is CD. Let theta 1 and theta 2 are the inclinations of AB and CD respectively. This is theta 1 and this is theta 2. Next, let m1 and m2 are slopes of AB and CD respectively. Therefore, m1 equal to tan theta 1, m2 equal to tan theta 2. Here triangle, theta 1 is exterior angles, 90 degrees, and theta 2 are interior angles. We have one property is there. Exterior angle is equal to the sum of the interior angles. So here we can write theta 1 equal to 90 degrees plus theta 2. Now take tan on both sides. Tan theta 1 equal to tan 90 degrees plus theta 2. Tan theta 1 equal to tan 90 plus theta formula is minus cot. In second quadrant, tan is negative and tan it changes as cot. So it is minus cot theta 2. It is tan theta 1 equal to minus 1 by cot theta value can write 1 by tan. So it is cot theta 2 1 by tan theta 2. Tan theta 1 value is m1. It is minus 1 by tan theta 2 value is m2. m1 m2 equal to minus 1. m1 m2 equal to minus 1. So here if two lines are perpendicular, then the product of slope is equal to minus 1. Next, third point. If theta is the acute angle between two lines, then tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Let AB and CD are two lines intersecting at P. This is AB, CD. AB and CD intersect at P. Let theta be the angle between the two lines. Let theta 1 and theta 2 are the inclinations of AB and CD respectively. Let M1 and M2 are the slopes of AB and CD respectively. Therefore, M1 equal to tan theta 1, M2 equal to tan theta 2. Triangle, theta 1 is called exterior angle and theta 2 are called interior angles. The sum of the interior angles equal to exterior angle. So, theta 1 equal to theta 2 plus theta. So, theta equal to theta 1 minus theta 2. Take tan on both sides. Tan theta equal to tan theta 1 minus theta 2. Now we know that tan A minus B formula. Tan A minus B equal to tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B. Tan theta equal to tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2 by 1 plus tan theta 1 into tan theta 2. Tan theta 1 is M1, tan theta 2 value is M2. It is equal to M1 minus M2 by 1 plus M1 M2. If theta is acute angle, then tan theta equal to mod M1 minus M2 by 1 plus M1 M2. So this is the angle between two lines formula. If theta is acute angle, then tan theta equal to mod M1 minus M2 by 1 plus M1 M2. Now using slopes collinear condition. Generally, what is the collinear condition? If 3 points lies on a same line, the points are called collinear. Here using the slope, what is the condition for that? Now see here, let the line L makes an angle theta with x-axis. So slope M equal to tan theta. Now here in this line we have 3 points are there. A, B, C. Now what is the AB line slope? M only. BC line slope M only. AC line slope M only. That meaning is 3 points are lies on same line. The points are called collinear. That is old definition. Now here using slope, what do we know? AB slope equal to BC slope equal to AC slope. Means 3 points are lie on same line. Now AB line slope equal to tan theta. BC line slope equal to tan theta. AC line slope equal to tan theta. So slopes are equal. Then the points are called collinear. So using a slope, this is the formula. AB slope equal to BC slope equal to AC slope. Then the points are called collinear. Now this is the about theory part. Then next class we will continue exercise 10.1.